Just leave after sleeping with me, without even a word?
Hi. You were great last night. I have some things to do, so I'm leaving now.
Hey, aren't you gonna leave your number? What if this time doesn't work out? I will meet you again.
My number.
Be careful.
I'll leave it.
It seems she really doesn't remember me.
My dear sister, how was your 25th birthday? According to the will, you must get married today. You can only inherit after having a child. You don't even have a boyfriend now. Then the inheritance will be mine.
Dream on. Although, being a gigolo isn't a great profession. He's quite good looking. Forget it. For the inheritance, I'll do whatever it takes.
What are your intentions?
If I rent you for marriage, how much is it?
Marriage?
Marriage. Pleasure doing business. Mr. Fu, right? From now on, you need to seriously play the role of my husband and fulfill a husband's responsibilities. Get me pregnant within a year. From now on, every month, I will give you 50,000 yen in allowance. I see. I'll be right back. This month's allowance, and every month's allowance after this, I'll also transfer to this card. I have something to attend to, so I'll be going now. Just wait for my news.
Hey. We're married now, so shouldn't we exchange contact info?
All right.
Mr. Fu, the 1 billion cooperation project with Shanglin has been finalized. Additionally, the acquisition plan for the coastal hotel has also been completed.
The task I assigned you earlier is cancelled. That girl from back then, I found her.
What do you need me for?
Miss Sue will definitely pick me.
Cow, Dad said, if you don't get married today, you won't get the inheritance. He specifically told Mom to find you a blind date.
Miss Sue. Miss Sue.
What about me?
Oh, Chow. The ones Mom picked for you are all such weirdos. You definitely won't get married today. Later, that old hag's inheritance will all be mine.
Chow, these are all excellent potential husbands I've carefully selected for you. Take a look. Which one do you like? If your dad hadn't forced me to arrange these blind dates, who would bother with this? Go on, pick. If you find a suitable one, I lose.
So many rare treasures. You must have worked hard to collect them all. Keep them for yourself.
Miss Sue, please wait. If I tell you my conditions, I'm afraid. I'm afraid it will scare you. I'm worth 30 billion yuan. Look, 30. 30 billion.
That number's more like his weight.
Even though I'm in a wheelchair, I can eat by myself, dress myself, and use a phone and smartwatch.
Miss Sue, I swear, I will never cheat on you. Miss Sue, I'm willing to spend my whole life protecting you. I love you. Marry me.
Mom, this is your future daughter-in-law. What do you think?
Oh dear. Her butt isn't big enough. She won't be able to have sons.
Right. Her butt is too small. No. No. I think she's quite beautiful. Beautiful isn't enough. I will listen to Mom.
I put so much effort into finding you so many blind date candidates, and you didn't like any of them.
Ms. Chen, you really did put in a lot of effort.
Charles, isn't this all for your own good? What kind of man do you want?
Someone like this.
It's a good thing you can find someone to marry. If you get pregnant within a year, next year you can receive your mother's inheritance. But what does this man do? What's his annual income? How many people are in his family? Does he have a car and a house?
I thought you didn't care about anything.
Marriage is a major life event. Why did you get the license suddenly? Fu Tingshen? What a lousy name. His parents clearly have no culture.
His name is beautiful. What do you know? Must everyone be like you, having a lousy name Sudakyong?
You...
This man looks so effeminate. Could he be some obscure 18th tier actor? Su Qiao, you wouldn't be doing this for the inheritance. Falsely marrying by any means necessary, would you?
Do you have proof?
Since it's a real marriage, why didn't you tell us? Where does he live?
Bring your parents to Blossom Community. I've arranged everything.
Mr. Fu, as you instructed, I've already bought the entire Blossom Community complex. Now, should I contact the construction team to rebuild?
No rush to build new buildings yet. Find a simply furnished apartment, clean it up. I want to move in.
Mr. Fu, are you sure you want to live in a rundown place built in the 70s?
Do you have an opinion?
No.
Since Chow thought I was a gigolo, she agreed to a fake marriage with me. Then I absolutely cannot let her know my identity. Otherwise, she'll terminate our cooperation and divorce me.
What is this place? Su Qiao, are you serious?
Everyone, let me introduce. This is my husband, Fu Tingshen.
Hello, everyone.
Where are you from? What do you do for a living? And what do your parents do?
Dad, are they really married? It's not even certain. Maybe this is just my sister trying to scam us for the inheritance. You're Fu Tingshen, right? How long have you known Su Qiao? How come she's never mentioned you before?
How about we go inside and talk it over?
Now you can answer my questions.
Su Huili, what gives you the right to be so arrogant? He's your brother-in-law. Watch your tone.
Then I can ask, right?
Dad.
Don't call me Dad.
Sir, I am in the service industry. I'm from this city. My parents have a small business. Su Qiao and I fell in love at first sight.
All right. This gigolo is quite adaptable. Service industry? He really knows his stuff.
Marriage isn't a game. We haven't even met. Your parents. And you settled down so easily. In ancient times, this was called eloping.
It's proper for both families' parents to meet. It was my oversight. Tomorrow. I'll arrange for you to meet them.
I don't want to meet them at all. Your family is so ordinary. Do you want to leech off the Su family?
Rest assured, apart from my mother's inheritance, I won't take a single cent from you. He fell in love with me at first sight. And so did I.
Who knows what his intentions are?
Then let's talk about your future plans. A man needs to be responsible. You're not planning to live off her and drag her down for life?
Dad, we've all been deceived by Sophia. This man is just a gigolo.
What?
I'm shocked too, Dad. My own sister, the dignified daughter of the Sue family, actually married a gigolo? My dear sister, what on earth are you thinking?
Divorce. Divorce immediately. I absolutely won't allow something that ruins our reputation to happen.
Dad, let me explain.
Sir, what will it take for you to agree to let Xiao marry me?
Let me tell you, I will never agree for my daughter to marry a gigolo.
Whether you agree or not, doesn't matter. When you married her back then, did you get my permission? When my mom died back then, how did you promise her? You've forgotten?
Carl, if you dare to be with this gigolo, I won't have you as my daughter.
In the inheritance qualifications, it only said I had to get married and have children. It didn't specify what my husband does.
Inheritance? Now for the inheritance, you're willing to disregard everything, aren't you? Cal, you've disappointed me too much.
Honey, don't be angry. Chow is really something. For her mother's inheritance, she's disregarded everything, even family ties. Honey, wait for me. Don't be angry.
What should we do? Your dad looks really angry. Is it because he's not satisfied with my profession? How about I find a different job?
You're someone who relies on your looks. A service industry worker? Find a new job? What kind of job do you want to find?
You can't underestimate my abilities.
How about this then? I'll add another 50,000 in pocket money each month, making it a total of 100,000. You can be a full-time husband at home.
Full-time husband?
I don't want to interfere with your choice. It's just that your profession might really be something my dad can't accept. How much can you earn per month now?
Okay, I agree to be a full-time husband.
As entrusted by Ms. Chiao before her passing, Su Kao must marry before turning 25, and she will receive 30% of the inheritance. 1 year later, if she gets pregnant and has a child, she will receive the remaining 70% of the inheritance. Here is the 30% inheritance. Deed. Miss Su, please sign.
This isn't fair. Dad, it's obvious that she is marrying for the inheritance. She might get the inheritance and immediately divorce. That's yellow.
Regarding this point, Miss Su Jueli, you can rest assured. If Miss Su Chao really does that, according to the law, all the inheritance she received will be reclaimed.
Fu Tingshan and I will not get divorced. Not now, and not in the future.
Sure. Are you serious? Have you considered what this man did before? How many questionable women has he dealt with?
You don't need to worry about that. He has already promised me. He's washed his hands of his past, so his past actions will be forgiven and forgotten.
Washed his hands? And I'm a prodigal son returning home? Men's empty promises? Can you believe them?
Yeah, you're right, men's empty promises can't be trusted. But this time, I believe him.
You brat, come back.
Su Kao, you just get married casually and expect to take the inheritance? That's a fool's dream. I won't let you succeed.
Tell me, can this ring match my wife? I feel it's just so-so.
This is designed by the top designer, Vivian. A 50 million yuan pink diamond. How could it not match her?
Well, that's barely acceptable. But tell me, if I give this to her, will it expose my identity? Hello?
Mr. Fu, your wife is back.
Hold her back. Don't let her come up.
I can't hold her back. She is already upstairs.
What? Stop that. Give me the apron. Don't move.
You're the one who cleans the house?
Yeah. It's pretty clean, right? I can't just take your salary for nothing.
It's just that you really don't look like someone who does chores. It's a bit surprising. You should rest for a bit. I hired a cleaner.
What did your father say today? Did he agree to us being together?
His opinion isn't important. What matters is us. Fu Tingshen? You wouldn't betray me, would you?
Of course not. My marriage to you was never a whim. I will be responsible for you and for our marriage. We're already married. How can we not even have wedding rings? I really put you through a lot.
Isn't this a bit too exaggerated? It's too obviously fake. Is there really such a big pink diamond? How much did you buy it for?
When I left this morning, I ran into a street vendor. It was 20 yen. And it came with a bracelet.
Does it look good?
It looks great. My wife looks good in anything.
Well, of course. With these delicate hands of mine. Oh, right. When I just came back, why was no one in that neighborhood? It was strangely quiet. The property management there was quite thoughtful. They even left me a flower.
Oh. Really?
Yeah. And they also said they could park my car and iron my clothes. The villa I used to live in didn't have such thoughtful property management.
I'm sorry. For making you squeeze in here with me, it's really unfair to you.
It's not unfair at all. It's much quieter than my previous house. It's great.
Xiao, once the truth comes out, and you no longer mind me hiding my identity, I'll take you back to our real home.
Boss, that was too close. I almost got caught by your wife. Next time, can we hire a housekeeper?
No, it has to be you. Too many strangers, my wife will definitely get suspicious.
You bought up the entire community, and it's just you two living there. What strangers are you talking about?
I was just about to tell you about that. At night, just randomly turn on a few lights. Otherwise, my wife will get suspicious.
Are you two playing spy games here?
What do you know? We just got married. I can't let her think I'm lying to her, or that I'm unreliable. Understand?
Boss, are you really sure? Your wife is the one you've been looking for over 10 years?
I can be sure. But unfortunately, she forgot about me. It's okay. I'll make her fall in love with me again.
Who are you on the phone with?
No one. Just a friend.
By the way, what brand is that shampoo? In the bathroom? I don't even see a logo. Do you have a link? I want to buy a bottle for my best friend. She's been losing her hair lately.
That was a gift from my hairdresser friend. I'm not really sure. I'll ask him another day.
Okay, you should get some rest then.
Okay. Let's sleep together.
I still have some work to do. You go ahead and sleep.
You get some rest too.
I've already sent you the photos. Take a look yourself. It's really effective. My scalp feels really refreshed after using it.
I didn't even see a logo. You're not using some no-name product, are you? Cal, are you crazy? Marrying a gigolo with nothing and living this hard life with him?
Don't say that.
Cal, listen. You can't do this. I absolutely won't allow it. How can you marry a gigolo?
Look at the photo I sent you.
You're blinded by lust?
Guess so. But no one compares to that person back then. It's just that maybe now I can never see him again. For the inheritance, let's leave it at that.
Speak up. What do you want me here for?
I'll give you 1 million yuan to divorce Su Qiao. You married her just for money. But there's no need to keep up the act. She married you for the inheritance.
You're really thick-skinned. That was left to Chow by my mother-in-law. What does it have to do with you? An outsider?
You, a gigolo who only sees money. What right do you have to talk to me? You are nothing but a tool in Su Qiao's hands. I advise you to be sensible. Sooner or later, you'll be dumped by this disgusting woman. Don't blame me then for not warning you.
Then you really underestimate me. I will never betray Chow.
Su Qiao, I will never let you get the inheritance. Never betray? How ridiculous. Men are all animals who can't control their lower half. Saying they'll never betray? Have you arranged everything I asked for? Tonight, make sure they get divorced.
Don't worry, Miss Sue. It will be as you wish. No man can resist my temptation. I'm sure I can make him fall head over heels for me.
Su Qiao, I'd like to see, when you see Fu Tingshen with another woman, how will you endure that?
Not bad. Didn't expect you to know this.
Oh, isn't this my gigolo brother-in-law? Su Qiao, you see? This is the man you fell for. Fickle and flirty. He's only after your money. I'm sending this to Dad right now. Don't blame me. I'm only thinking of your happiness.
You painstakingly tricked me here, just to show me. This?
That's right. To make you see his true colors. In his eyes, money is far more important than you. Su Qiao, you're really not getting a divorce? Can you really put up with this?
Why? So you can inherit my mom's estate after we divorce?
What can I do? A leopard. Can't change its spots. He's a gigolo, wild and reckless. He'd even go for a woman that old. Su Qiao, aren't you disgusted? I don't believe you can tolerate this.
Chow. Dear, listen to me. I have no relationship with her. Do you believe me?
Yes.
Su Qiao, you're crazy. You believe whatever he says?
Dear, this is Miss Chu. I introduced you to a big business deal. Didn't you need to find a partner for your new project before? I wrote a proposal. Ms. Chu thinks highly of you.
Hello, I'm Shu Alien.
How is that possible? She clearly...
So you're Ms. Shu from Shu Group. It's an honor to finally meet you.
Mrs. Sue, I'm very satisfied with the cooperation proposal your husband just presented. When you two have time, come to my company to discuss it. It's getting late today. I'll be leaving now. Here's my business card.
Dear, how did I do?
How do you have Ms. Ju's contact information? Don't tell me. She was one of your previous clients?
I'm innocent. Miss Yu has a very good relationship with her husband. You can't just make things up.
Oh, I see. Then, do you still keep in touch with all your previous clients?
Feel free to check.
Ms. Zhang, Ms. Wang, Ms. Li, Ms. Zhou, Mr. Morong. Fu Tingshen, your business was quite good before. Forget about the women. Mr. Morong? Isn't he a man? You.
They're not. Dear, listen to me.
I've deleted them all for you. No complaints, right?
No. Good riddance. Thanks, you dear.
A leopard can't change its spots. Su Qiao, you'll regret this. This is just a contract he signed with his body. Do you really want something so dirty? Su Qiao, you hit me twice. For this scumbag?
I warn you. He's your brother-in-law. You'd better clean up your mouth.
You? You! Su Qiao, just you wait.
You have no idea. Today in his phone contacts, I found so many Mr. So-and-so and Miss So-and-so. He's a gigolo, and his business is so good. I give him 100,000 won a month, and I even suspect it's not as much as he earns himself.
I told you before, but you didn't listen. Are you serious about this gigolo?
I must get pregnant within a year. During this time, I need to keep him in line and make sure he's clean so I can have a high-quality baby.
Do you really want to have a gigolo's child?
We have a contract marriage. If I have a child, he's a gigolo. He relies on his youth. He definitely wouldn't want a child to drag him down. So I'll reluctantly take this child this way with both inheritance and a child. It's a win-win. Let's talk. Fu Tingshen, about Zhu Ailian's matter, I'm very grateful to you. But 100,000 wen a month should be enough for you to spend, right? During this time, can you please stop helping me? Get business like that?
Do you think Su Ailian would be willing to cooperate with you? Because I sold myself?
That's not what I meant. What I mean is, don't you have too many clients in your contact list?
Didn't you delete them?
I'm serious. I hope you can keep yourself clean. It's okay to be poor, but we can't be short-sighted, right?
As you command. I'll remember your teachings. Billions in business dealings, gone just like that. I'll have to have my assistant get me another number. Get a new phone number. All my previous business partners were deleted by my wife, for she thought they're my clients.
Okay. Wait. What? Clients?
Yes. My wife got jealous.
And you can still laugh? What if she finds out?
Don't worry. By then, I'll make her fall in love with me again. I've been looking for her for so many years. This time, I must make her truly fall in love with me.
Dad, I just want to intern at the company. It's not a big deal. This kind of thing. Do I still need Su Chao's approval?
Okay. I'll arrange for you to get in first, and then I'll go talk to your sister.
Thanks, Dad. After all, I'm just helping my sister out.
Okay.
Su Chao, I'd like to see, under my nose, how you'll play your act. Inheritance. You won't get a single cent. Su Chao, can you slow down? I'm going with you to see Mr. Zhang. For learning. Not for you. To rush and bother me.
I always walk at this speed. You're too slow.
Looks like your husband still can't change his ways. Su Chao, don't be too sad. He's just poor. Men always have to make money. You really expect a gigolo to turn over a new leaf for you? Don't make me laugh.
Mr. Fu, I wish us a pleasant cooperation.
Pleasant cooperation?
Fu Tingshen, do you want to explain? What's going on here?
What else could it be? Isn't it obvious enough? I'm going to tell Dad. Fu Tingshen is cheating on his wife. Su Chao, Dad will definitely give you justice. When you divorce, the primary heir to the inheritance will become Dad. With Mom here, then all the money will be mine.
What are you talking about? We're talking business.
Miss Chen, this is my wife, Su Chao.
Hello, Mrs. Fu.
The Mars Tech Collaboration Project.
I wrote a program and decided to partner with Ms. Chen. I can officially start working now.
When did you learn to write programs?
You told me to quit my old ways, but I still have a wife to support. And we'll have children in the future. I need to earn money to support my family. So, I developed a side business.
Which shady university did you graduate from? What was your major? A gigolo writing code? Are you trying to fool idiots?
Su Shuili, shut up. Fu Tingshen is my husband, and I trust him unconditionally.
Boss, what are you writing?
A work log.
Isn't the work log the black one? What's this red one? A personal diary.
What do you know? This is recording romance.
Romance.
Xiao must still care about me a lot. How lucky I am. The person I've been looking for over a decade just appeared out of nowhere. This is probably the greatest gift heaven has given me this year.
It looks like it's going to rain outside. How about I drive you home?
No need. I'm in a good mood today. I'll take the subway home.
Huh? The subway?
Well, come pick me up. I don't see the subway.
Boss, the subway is underground. Okay, boss. I'll be right there. Boss, you don't even know where the subway is. Next time, don't take the subway. Boss, let the driver take you home, okay?
You think I can't learn such a small thing?
Fu Tingshen, this car is his?
Dear.
Who was the owner of the car that just dropped you off? Who was it?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Oh. I mean, it was hard to get a taxi on the way home. So I happened to meet a kind Rolls-Royce owner. He gave me a ride back.
Can you drive?
I can drive, but I haven't had time to buy a car yet.
Don't mind that it's small. I'm a bit short on funds recently. You can use it for now. I'll get you a new one when I have money.
The one you gave me, specially prepared for me. I love it so much. It's so cute. This is the first time I've seen it.
Sigh, how pitiful. Has never even seen a Mini Cooper.
Boss. Don't know which immoral person parked a broken down car at the company entrance. I directly called security and had the car towed away.
That's my new car. Get it back for me immediately.
Is our company going bankrupt? Why is the boss getting younger and younger?
That's the car my wife bought me. She's worried about me. Having trouble commuting? Someone like you, a single dog, will never understand.
Boss, I'll go get your precious car towed back.
Hurry up. Today my wife gave me a new car. She picked it out carefully. I've finally learned to take the subway. The subway doesn't have traffic jams. It's just a bit crowded. So lively.
Tingshen, when can I meet my daughter-in-law?
Soon.
Chen Zhen, you should have at least found me a coffee shop. This is too low-key. I don't mind, but what if I offend my daughter-in-law? What should we do?
Mr. Fu, young Master Fu said you need to pretend to be poor and can't blow your cover. I'll have to hide later. Can't be seen.
Pretend to be poor? Go get the gift. From my car. It's in the trunk.
Got it.
Just scan the QR code to order.
Chen-san, why is it so cheap? The prices are in dollars.
RMB.
Then I'll have this. This one, I'll take it all.
Elder Fu, you have diabetes. Mr. Fu said you should drink this.
Dad. Honey. This is my dad. Dad, this is your daughter-in-law.
Dad.
My dear, sit down. Please, sit.
Isn't this place a bit unsuitable? Maybe we should go to another restaurant.
My dad usually likes coming here.
It's our first meeting, and Dad is very happy. Ciao, ciao. This is our Fu family's heirloom. Today, I'm giving it into your hands. I hope you and Tingshen will be harmonious and happy.
Thank you, Dad.
Also, I brought 2 chickens from home. You can make soup with them.
Does your family still raise chickens?
Homegrown, the chicken is fresh. Liu. My friend is rushing me. I have to go right away. Cao Kiao. Dad will treat you another day for the young couple to have dinner. I'm leaving now.
This is really interesting. Your family heirloom is actually made of glass.
Glass. Don't you think it's too cheap?
Of course not. It's quite pretty. Even though it's glass, it's not very cold. It's just that this color is too green. If it were real jade, it would be tens of millions. But it's your dad's gesture. I will cherish it.
As long as you like it. Good thing no one could tell. This is $100 billion glass-type emerald jade. This old man is really careless. You scared me to death.
By the way, tonight our company has a celebration banquet. If you have time, why don't you come along too?
Don't you think I'd embarrass you?
Of course not. You're my husband. Time's almost up. I have to go back to the company. This one, why don't you take it home first? I'll make soup for you tomorrow.
Okay. $900,000 each. Metal chicken. Make soup. It should taste pretty good.
Su Kao, you're so poor now. How can you even have the nerve to wear such a cheap bracelet?
This is my bracelet. It's none of your business.
I really didn't expect that CEO Su, the great CEO Su, would be so hard up that she'd wear a fake bracelet. Su Kiao, I'm kindly reminding you, just get a divorce. As for the inheritance, let's not fight over it. We're all family. Why make things difficult?
Trying to snatch things from me? You're dreaming.
In the company, everyone probably still doesn't know that you married a gigolo. Do they?
What? CEO Su's husband is a gigolo.
Isn't that right? Our CEO Su, she's such a romantic. For love, she doesn't even care about her reputation. Su Chao, if you don't get a divorce, then I'll use public pressure to force you to divorce. You won't get any of the remaining assets.
Ms. Su has always been decisive and resolute. She acts with determination. She doesn't seem like someone blinded by love.
Being blinded by love isn't something written on your face. Look at this broken bracelet she's wearing now. It was a gift from that poor gigolo.
Don't go too far.
Su Kyuvol, I think you're really starving, willing to eat anything.
I've also heard recently some gossip. They say our Ms. Su married someone randomly to fight for the inheritance. Could it really be a gigolo or true love?
She's even willing to wear such a cheap glass bracelet.
Every single one of you is a blind fool.
Miss Shen, you're here. Please excuse the poor hospitality.
I just stopped by. Sukao, this bracelet of yours isn't glass. With this kind of jade quality, you couldn't buy it, even with money today. Even my entire fortune might not be enough to buy this bracelet of yours. Cherish it well.
What nonsense are you talking? Who is this foul woman? You dare to spout nonsense without seeing the world?
Su Shuili has lost her mind. Shenjing is the renowned top jewelry expert in this city. She actually said someone hasn't seen the world?
Su Shuili is just jealous. Since Miss Shen says so, then what Miss Su is wearing is definitely not ordinary.
This is fake. This is definitely fake.
This bracelet is worth more than all your family's lives. For someone like you, who hasn't seen the world, to call it fake isn't surprising.
Su Kao's husband is just a poor gigolo. How could it be real? Otherwise, why wouldn't her husband be here at such an important event today? It must be because he has no face to bring him here.
Oh. So I'm that embarrassing?
Is Ms. Su's husband this handsome? Like a celebrity. He has such presence.
What's the use of being handsome? He doesn't have much money. Hey, about that bracelet. Is it real or fake?
Shenjing already said, that bracelet is no ordinary item. It's probably real.
How dare you show your face here again? A gigolo. What right do you have to attend this banquet? Sukao, are you crazy?
This is my company. He is my husband. Everyone here is my honored guest. What are you?
Such trash. Even if it's real, he stole it.
Su Xueli, you're so emotional. Are you standing up for me? Or are you just jealous and resentful?
He can afford to buy such a precious bracelet for our Miss Sue. I think this man must have quite a bit of money.
The suit he's wearing looks very expensive at first glance.
Su Xueli, I'm warning you one last time. He is your brother-in-law. You better watch your mouth. Otherwise, I'll beat you up every time I see you. Can we explain the bracelet now?
It is indeed a real bracelet. It's a treasure, passed down from our ancestors, and it's our family heirloom. The reason my dad gave it to you is because he truly considers you family.
Then why didn't you tell me earlier? What if it got damaged?
So Qiao, I hope you understand. The bracelet is real, and my feelings for you are also real.
Mr. Fu, are you confessing your love? Are you confessing your love?
Yes, I want to be with you, really. It's not just because of that contract. Can you give me this chance?
We'll see. So, should I return this bracelet? To Dad first? It's too precious.
My dad wants you to accept it, and he's very happy to have you as a daughter-in-law.
But it's too precious.
Silly. How can a bracelet be more precious than you?
Mom, you have no idea how embarrassing I was today. That bracelet was clearly a fake, but everyone present sided with Sukao. It makes me so angry.
It seems Fu Tingshan isn't simple. He's definitely hiding a lot of secrets.
But I had a private investigator look into him. He checked out fine. Just an ordinary person. A gigolo. What kind of priceless heirloom could he possibly have? But that's Shenjing. She actually said today that the bracelet is worth her entire fortune.
Could Shenjing have been mistaken?
That's unlikely. I suspect Fu Tingshan has other side jobs. Maybe he's a thief.
Yes, that makes sense. That bracelet must have been stolen.
This time I'm definitely going to expose his true colors. Make them divorce.
What do you want to do?
I'll go steal that bracelet back. As soon as I prove Fu Tingshan is a thief, Sukao will definitely divorce him. Then, all the family fortune will be mine. She's not wearing the bracelet today. It must be in the office.
I know what you're worried about. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. Besides, I know exactly who Fu Tingshan is. We're just partners.
Cal, you absolutely cannot be blinded by love. Society is so complicated out there now.
I know. I'm wary of him. And every month now, I give him pocket money. He's basically doing this for the money, so there shouldn't be any problems.
He's so handsome. Aren't you moved by him at all?
If I said not at all, that would be a lie. I've met his parents. They were all very good to me. My father-in-law even specially bought me a free-range chicken.
Sukao, you said this yourself. Hey, Zicheng, isn't your sister a jewelry appraiser? Can you have her look at something for me?
Where's my bracelet?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Miss, there are cameras everywhere here. This bracelet of mine is very expensive. I'll give you one more chance. Don't force me to call the police.
I really don't know what you're talking about. Are you trying to get me killed?
I'll give you one more chance. Where's my bracelet?
Su Xueli is not honest.
You clearly don't love him either. Chao, why are you here? Deceiving yourself? That bracelet must have been stolen by Tingshan. I've already had it appraised. Sudquire, are you really going to ruin your marriage for the inheritance?
Why can't it be a win-win?
Win-win? What kind of daydream are you having? I'll say it one last time. Tingshen is just a thief. Fu Tingshen is a thief. Su Kao, did you really call the police?
Excuse me, who is Ms. Su Huili?
I am not a thief. Fu Tingshen is the thief. Su Kao, you deliberately frame me.
What's going on? Out of the blue, you sent your sister to the police station. What are you trying to do? Aren't you ashamed?
It was her. Sneaking around and stealing my bracelet.
Dad, that Fu Tingshen is actually a thief. He's the one who stole that bracelet. I was just afraid my sister would be kept in the dark, so I wanted to gather evidence and handle it privately.
Do you have any proof? Well, the police said that bracelet was owned by Fu Tingshen himself.
Anyway, he's just a thief.
Enough. If anything like this happens again, I will never forgive you.
Honey, this isn't Jueli's fault either. In my opinion, it's that Fu Tingshen, that jinx. Ever since he joined our family, our luck has been terrible.
Let's not mention this again.
Dad, I was taken to the police station.
And it's all because of you. Did you bring this on yourself?
I suffered such a great injustice. Did my sister find out the truth? What about that bracelet? What's the deal with it?
My sister's still in Paris, but I told her I've already sent her the photos. She said she'd reply as soon as possible.
I can't wait that long. If Su Chao doesn't hand over the inheritance until their marriage has lasted 3 months, the will officially take effect.
So what are you going to do now?
Even if this Fu Tingshen isn't fake, he's fickle and won't change his ways. Su Chao definitely won't be able to accept it. No, I need to think of another way. Did you remember everything I told you to do? This time, you must succeed. Failure is not an option.
Don't worry, Miss Su. You can count on me.
Su Kao, just you wait. This time, I'll give you a big surprise.
Didn't you say Chow was waiting for me here? Where is she?
Oh, brother-in-law. Come on, don't be so anxious. My sister said she's giving you a surprise today. Just sit and wait.
Enjoy.
Su Kao, hurry to Moonlight Bar. I saw our brother-in-law drinking with a rich woman here. They were acting so intimate.
Su Xueli, stop playing these little tricks. It's useless.
Do you really believe he can change? He used to be a playboy who dated many women. Su Chao, if you really have faith in him, you don't have to come. Anyway, I've already sent you the address. Believe it or not. Su Chao, all men are the same. Since I can't expose his true colors, in the short term, framing him is also a good idea. Su Kao, I know you can't accept it, but I saw it with my own eyes. Fu Tingshen and that woman went into the room. Su Chao, Fu Tingshen hasn't changed. He cheated on you.
You seem to be looking forward to it.
Of course not. Sis, I'm just afraid your marriage will break down. And then you'll lose your inheritance. That would be so sad. Sis, you have to face reality. It's better to have a short pain than a long one.
Yeah, face reality. A long pain is worse than a short one.
Yang Zicheng, how could it be you? You dare to betray me. You're shameless. Jiang Zicheng.
What are you doing here?
Su Xueli wanted to frame me. Luckily, I turned the tables and didn't let her succeed.
Oh, so capable. How did you find out?
I have my ways. Huh, this whole bar is mine. Su Xueli wanted to cause trouble on my turf. How could I not know?
Fu Tingshen. If the person lying there today was really you, I would never forgive you. You know, I can't stand any impurities.
So, if one day I lied to you,
Never forgive you. You didn't really lie to me about something, did you?
Of course not. I truly love you.
That's more like it.
Right now, our relationship foundation isn't stable yet. She absolutely cannot know my identity. What should I do now? She said if I lied, she'd never forgive me. How would I dare to tell the truth then?
Boss, I have a plan. Just make the lady fall in love with you, so she can't leave you. And that'll solve it.
Now I finally understand why rich women like to keep young male companions. They're just too much like good family men, aren't they? They make you want to protect them. He's cooking for me right now.
Kel, you're the one who lives it up. Ask him if he has any high-quality colleagues he can get for me too.
Hurry up and eat breakfast. You came back too late last night. You need to replenish your energy.
You made all this? You're amazing. You're a jack of all trades. It tastes good too.
Speaking of which, how's your guys' night service? Does it make you linger and forget to return? Did you fall for him over time?
What are you guys talking about?
Just chatting.
Night service? Falling for him over time?
Just talking big. It's all a joke. Don't take it seriously.
But I took it seriously. Ciao ciao. You've been coming back too late recently. You need to come back earlier tonight. I'll make sure you have a pleasant and unforgettable night. You're thinking dirty thoughts, aren't you? I was talking about a candlelight dinner. Why are you blushing?
Fu Ting Shen.
I hope this method can really make Chow Chow fall in love with me. Even if later, she finds out I deceived her. She'll be able to forgive me, right?
Fu Ting Shen, 29 years old, CEO of Fu Group, a young and promising entrepreneur. In the capital's business circle, a powerful and influential figure.
Oh no. It seemed like before. He was interviewed by that magazine. There are photos in it too.
What's wrong?
I want to look at the magazine.
It's just a coincidence of names. It couldn't possibly be you, could it?
Of course not. You... What are you laughing at?
Look. Don't say it. He does look quite similar.
It's natural for handsome people to look alike.
If you're saying he's him, I don't believe it. He's a CEO worth hundreds of millions. And you... can fit in a grand hall and also handle the kitchen. You're a good homebody.
My wife praised me today. A good homebody. This feels really good.
Xueli, I'm innocent. Believe me, I really don't know that woman. I went there yesterday for business. I don't know how I got too drunk. Believe me, I'm completely devoted to you.
Jiang Ziqing, I'm starting to feel more and more that this matter isn't simple.
How strange could it be? Don't you know my feelings for you?
I'm not talking about us. It's about Su Chao and Fu Tingshen. Think about it. Fu Tingshen clearly drank that glass of wine, but why did it end up being you? And that bracelet, is it really priceless? No matter how I think about it, something's off.
Are you saying Fu Tingshen might not be a gigolo at all? Right. You make sense. Hey. My sister said, that bracelet is a Fu family heirloom. No one could have stolen it, unless they were truly part of the Fu family.
How is that possible? Fu family in Jing City. This Fu family in Jing City. Fu Tingshen. What's his relationship?
Could he really be a Fu family member? Like my sister said?
It absolutely cannot be like this. I'll have my friend from the newspaper. Help me investigate right now. I don't believe that Fu Tingshen of the Fu family in Jing City can't even have a single interview photo found. Right. The Fu family in Jing City. The photos of the CEO of Fu Group. Have they been completely blocked now?
Yes, but if I think of a way, I should be able to get you one. It's just that this matter is quite difficult.
Oh, right, all right. I'll treat you to a meal another day. Oh no! Fu Tingshen is really from the Fu family.
Then let's quickly tell Su Chao and expose his true colors.
Idiot! Is the Fu family in Jing City someone we can go against? If he's really from the Fu family, then we really need to think carefully.
But then again, if he's really rich, why wouldn't he tell Su Chao? I've only heard of people pretending to be rich, but never heard of anyone pretending to be poor.
Maybe he's just playing with Su Chao and not serious about her. This makes me so angry. How did this windfall fall into Su Chao's lap?
Then we absolutely cannot let them stay together. Otherwise, Su's company will definitely be lost to you.
Of course I know that. Such a great opportunity. We can't let Su Chao have it. She doesn't deserve it.
Then what's your plan?
Su Chao doesn't know yet, does she? Then let's keep her in the dark. Otherwise, she'll definitely cling to Fu Tingshen. She deserves neither the inheritance nor a good man. How did such a handsome and wealthy man end up with Su Chao? Why does she get the inheritance? And marry Fu Tingshen? Why?
Speak. What do you want from me today? To break up? Or give me money?
Mr. Fu, you're so young and promising. Are you content to be used by Su Chao? If she weren't after the inheritance, she wouldn't even look at you.
Playing the divide and conquer game today? Young and promising is what they call a gigolo? It seems Miss Su, the second's Chinese, was taught by the PE teacher.
Don't worry. He and I are just cooperating.
I feel it's not worth it for you. The person she likes is clearly not you, yet you're devoted to her. It's simply a waste of your sincere feelings.
Chow Chow is someone she likes?
Isn't that obvious? The person she likes isn't you, yet she's still stringing you along. I can't stand watching it anymore. Her intentions, I know them best. She just wants to get the inheritance and divorce you immediately.
Then who is the person she likes? Jiang Zicheng.
Of course, it's not Jiang Zicheng. When she broke off her engagement with Jiang Zicheng, she wasn't sad at all. The person she likes is some wild man she met outside when she was little. What I'm saying is all serious. However, getting to know you these past few days, I was blind before. Mr. Fu. Su Chao treated you like that? And you're still devoted to her?
I'm not desperate enough to choose you out of desperation.
What? Choosing me means you're just settling for anyone?
Otherwise, what else could it be?
Fu Tingshen, it doesn't matter if you don't like me. As long as you can divorce Su Chao, the entire Su Corporation will be mine.
This neighborhood of ours is quite interesting. It's all lit up even late at night. The property management isn't stingy at all. What's wrong? Are you feeling unwell?
Su Shu Li came to see me today.
What did she want with you?
She said you have someone you like, and that you've waited for him for many years, but that person isn't me.
Why would you believe her nonsense? She's just trying every trick in the book to drive a wedge between us.
Really? Would you divorce me for him?
No!
I've already recorded everything. These are your words, right? Chow Kill, I don't blame you. I just hope you can give me a fair chance, in your heart, to compete. I'm sure I'm better than him.
Fu Tingshen, you're already much better than him. He hasn't shown up for so many years. He might have already... Still haven't found that person? If you really can't find them, then just forget it.
Brother-in-law?
Who is it?
A salesperson?
Brother-in-law? I'm here to bring you dumplings. I made them myself.
See? I knew it was some kind of sales pitch.
Did you poison the dumplings? Otherwise, why would you be so nice?
Of course. Sis, someone as outstanding as brother-in-law, a young and promising talent, isn't common. You really need to cherish him.
Why did she bring you dumplings?
A scheme to sow discord. She's trying to drive a wedge between us and make us divorce.
Really?
Of course. I'm devoted to you. My heart is true and can be seen by the sun.
Sweet talk.
What did you say? Fu Tingshan really is from the Fu family in the capital.
That's right. I regret it so much now. How did such a great opportunity fall to Su Qiao? Mom, what are we gonna do? With Fu Tingshan helping her, we have no chance of winning.
It's not like there's no chance at all. Since Fu Tingshan's side, your attempts didn't work. Let's target Su Qiao instead.
What do you mean?
Doesn't she know Fu Tingshan's identity? Let her hurt Fu Tingshan badly. Then Fu Tingshan will naturally abandon her.
Mom, what's your plan?
This matter can't let your dad know. Su Qiao is interested in Fu Tingshan simply because of his looks. If there was someone even more handsome, I don't believe she wouldn't be tempted.
But there needs to be someone handsomer than Fu Tingshan.
If we can't find someone handsomer, then find someone more obedient. It's easy to make her happy, isn't it? As long as she divorces, she won't get most of the inheritance. Then you'll have a chance to get close to the Fu family heir. It's a win-win. Su Qiao, you're finally back. We've been waiting for you.
What is it?
I know you're usually busy with work and stressed. These two guys are very well behaved, obedient and sensible. They even know how to serve.
Hello, sis.
If you're full, go run 5 kilometers. If you have nothing else to do, find a night shift tightening screws. What's gotten into you?
Of course, I'm introducing you to potential partners. Tingshan isn't that great, is he? You can't just stick to one option forever, can you? Look at these two. They're 22, young and energetic. Aren't they great?
Sis, I'll listen to you in everything from now on. I'll take good care of you, sister.
Yes, sis. Just relax. I will absolutely not let sister be unhappy.
Did you hear that? You still don't believe me? She's not irreplaceable for you at all. She even had my mom secretly find men for her. Why are you still insisting?
You specifically tricked me here today? Just to show me this.
I wanted you to see clearly Su Qiao's true face. Don't be fooled by her again. When it's time to divorce, she's not worth your time.
Chen Yuehong, I've already registered my marriage. Fu Tingshan is my husband now. What you're doing, does Dad know? Or is it that you just can't wait for me to divorce?
Qiao, it's just us mother and daughter. You don't need to hide anything. Mom understands. Aren't you just after the inheritance? And Fu Tingshan? Making do with him? I'll cover for you. Divorce quickly. Then, the inheritance and Fu Tingshan, you'll get neither.
Since these two brothers are so well behaved, you can keep them yourself. If you can't handle them, give one to Su Shili. I am devoted to my husband, completely. I'm not interested in anyone else.
Do you hear me? My wife is devoted to me.
She's lying to you. She doesn't love you at all. She's only after the inheritance.
Stop pretending. Everyone knows you married him, just for the inheritance. Everyone knows you married him, just for the inheritance.
But what if we fell in love after marriage and grew to care for each other over time? Since you all are so eager for us to divorce, then we definitely won't give you what you want.
I think you've gone crazy.
You two, mother and daughter, this whole act today is just to drive a wedge between us.
Tingshan?
Don't get too smug, Su Qiao. Do you truly feel sincere about Fu Tingshan? You know that in your heart. He'll find out one day. Just you wait.
What my husband and I do is none of your business.
What business is it of hers? Let's go.
But what if he's deceiving you?
What?
Miss Sue, you can eat anything, but you can't say anything. Honey, don't mind her. Let's go.
I don't think Fu Tingxin is being entirely sincere. He's probably just playing Su Chao. Otherwise, why would a couple need to keep secrets?
Mom? I thought so too. But seeing them together, I just can't accept it. Why should the inheritance and Fu Tingxin both belong to Su Qiao? What right does she have? I won't give up just like that.
Xueli, Mom will help you.
Honey, Su Xueli and her mother have bad intentions. We need to be careful of them from now on. We can't be fooled.
You're right. There are rumors that our entire neighborhood has been bought by a mysterious tycoon.
Oh, really?
It must be a rumor. Otherwise, how could we still be living here so peacefully? And buying a whole community would cost hundreds of millions of dollars, right? Is he out of his mind? Buying a community instead of a mansion, right?
He's out of his mind. Well, maybe the buyer just doesn't like being disturbed.
Then why wouldn't you spend a few $100 million to buy a villa directly? Why insist on buying an old community? But then again, I don't think I've ever seen any living neighbors in our community.
What do you mean, never seen living neighbors? Did you see dead ones?
What I mean is, it's all lit up every night. Logically, someone should be living here. But I really haven't seen anyone during the day. That's actually pretty creepy.
Stop overthinking it. Maybe you'll see living people tomorrow.
Really?
Aren't you going to put on your face mask? Go on. Go, go, go. Hey, tomorrow find some people to stroll around the community.
Boss, don't you like quiet?
If no one shows up in the community during the day, she'll suspect we're living in a haunted house.
All right, understood, boss.
It's hard to believe. You live here.
This community is quite nice. Miss Chu, do you think something's wrong?
No. I'm just a bit surprised. Fu Tingxin actually lives here. Don't you know about their family's businesses?
Businesses? What kind of businesses could a gigolo have?
Haven't you met old Mr. Fu?
You mean my father-in-law? Yes, I've met him. It's just that maybe you are used to living in a big villa. Actually, living here is quite nice too. This house was bought by my husband before, so we moved in after we got married. It's already mealtime. You must be hungry. Let me get you a bowl of chicken soup. It's free-range black chicken raised by my father-in-law. I've been simmering it all morning.
Your father-in-law raises chickens? When did old Fu start raising chickens?
Chicken soup is here. Miss Chu, please try some. My cooking is quite good.
Is this free-range black chicken?
Yes, my father-in-law sent two. We've already eaten one. The texture of this free-range black chicken is quite good.
A metal chicken worth $900,000 each, and it's just made into soup. But it seems Mr. Fu doesn't plan to tell her the truth. Mr. Su. Yes, I'm free tonight. Okay. See you then. The one who called was your father. He doesn't seem to know yet that we've reached an agreement.
Oh, I haven't had a chance to tell him yet.
When he finds out, he'll definitely be proud of you. He's raised a very outstanding daughter. Mr. Su, I know you called me here today for a reason. Don't worry. About the collaboration, Miss Su and I have already finalized it.
Is that so? Xueli, when did you accomplish this big task for Dad?
Not the second Miss Su, but the eldest Miss Su.
Su Qiao.
Yes. Mr. Su, you've raised a very outstanding daughter. I really admire Miss Su.
To receive Mr. Shu's approval is also my daughter's honor.
What capabilities does Su Qiao have? Everything she has, isn't it all thanks to Fu Tingxin?
What nonsense are you talking about, girl? Fu Tingxin, he's not capable of that. Stop talking nonsense.
It seems this Miss Su should know who her brother-in-law really is. Mr. Su, it's getting late, so I won't disturb you any longer. I'm leaving now.
All right. Mr. Shu, let me see you out.
You girl, why can't you control your tongue?
Mom? I was just too anxious just now. But we absolutely cannot let Dad and Su Qiao know that Fu Tingshan is the CEO of Fu Group. Otherwise, I really won't have any chance at all.
Of course, I know. I'm so angry I could die. This kind of windfall. Why didn't it fall to you? That girl Su Qiao got lucky. She got the inheritance and the good man.
Mom, I have another plan. Do you still remember? I secretly read Su Qiao's diary.
What do you mean?
If Su Qiao has been longing for and thinking about for so many years, that big brother has returned. Right now, she always thought Fu Tingshan was just a poor kid. By then, as soon as that person appears, she will definitely give up on Fu Tingshan. Then my chance will come, won't it? When Su Qiao's marriage breaks down, the inheritance and the good man will all be mine.
Can this plan work? What if that guy never shows up? Besides, aren't you dating Jiang Zicheng? Are you dating?
I'll find a way to make him appear, even if it's fake. Mom, if I spend my whole life just with Jiang Zicheng, then it would all be for nothing, with no hope in sight.
Surely. What you said makes sense. One must plan more for oneself. We need to quickly find a way to get the inheritance left by Su Qiao's mother.
Speak of the devil. It's Jiang Zicheng again.
Quick, answer the phone.
What are you doing now? What did you say? What are you saying?
My parents have agreed. We're engaged. I'll come to your house tomorrow to propose, okay?
No.
Why? Don't you love me anymore?
Zicheng, it's not the right time yet. Listen to me.
Surely, what's been going on with you lately? Why have you become so strange?
You're overthinking it. If I can marry Fu Tingshan and get Su Qiao's mother's inheritance, what are you, Jiang Zicheng, worth? Su Qiao, oh Su Qiao. The person you've been longing for is about to return.
Are you satisfied, Miss Su?
I already told you on the phone. You just need to pretend to be someone. Afterwards, I will give you 50,000 in payment. This is a deposit.
No problem. Someone not seen for over a decade who can remember what they look like. This is too easy.
You say, buy him a gift. Why is it so hard? A shirt. I've looked at several malls and haven't found anything satisfactory. Excuse me, sir. I bumped into you.
Girl! Is that you? Don't you remember me? I've been looking for you all these years. You haven't forgotten me, have you? Do you remember this scar? When we escaped from inside, I was burned by fire. You know, all these years, I've been looking for you. Now, I finally found you.
Bro.
I knew it. After all these years, you still remember me.
It's been many years since we last met. Are you in Jing City now?
I just returned from abroad.
Okay, I got it. I'll be right back. What's wrong? Stomach ache?
The old problem acting up again. It's okay. You don't need to worry about me. Go do your thing.
Let me take you to the hospital.
Girl, you haven't changed at all over all these years. Being able to find you now is heaven's blessing to me.
Bro, I'm already married. Let me take you to the hospital first. It's good you're okay.
Sorry, I've wasted your time.
Not at all. When I was little, if you hadn't saved me, I might be dead. By now, let's reintroduce ourselves. I'm Su Qiao.
I'm Ye Fei. By the way, I heard you're married. How's the marriage?
It's good.
But I've waited for you for many years.
Ye Fei, please don't say things like that anymore. For a married person, it's not very appropriate, is it?
I know you're already married. But, Xiao Xiao, are you sure you truly love him? Is there really no possibility for us?
Where did you go tonight? We agreed to have dinner, and then you disappeared.
I'm sorry. I lost track of time.
Where exactly did you go tonight? Su Qiao, I'm your husband. When will you ever see me, value me? You know I'm sincere with you, devotedly. But what about you?
Tingshan? I am too.
Then what's this?
Who sent this to you? Did you have me followed?
So you're saying the photos are real?
No, it's a misunderstanding. Listen to me. He's just an old friend.
What old friend? Hugging and embracing on the street?
If I were really having an affair, would I be stupid enough to hug a man on the street?
How can I believe you?
Brother-in-law. Why are you drinking? Alone tonight? Could it be that the one my sister truly loves has returned? You don't stand a chance anymore, do you?
How do you know about that person's existence?
Well, of course. I saw it in my sister's diary. The person my sister has longed for over 10 years and loved so dearly. If it weren't for the inheritance, she wouldn't have rushed to marry you. Fu Tingshen, you should just face reality. You can't compare to that person in my sister's heart.
I don't believe it.
Miss Sue, your flowers.
Who sent them? Just put them here for now.
Hope my Chow Chow is happy every day. Yeah, Fei. Chow Chow, do you have time tonight? I'd like to ask you out for dinner.
Sorry, Yefei. I've been a bit busy with work lately.
Even if you're married, can't we as old friends just have a meal together? Is that not even possible? It was so hard to find you.
All right, let's meet at 6 p.m. at the restaurant downstairs from the company. Some things are better said clearly in person. Yefei. From now on, please don't send me roses anymore. You should know the meaning of roses, right?
Then let's have cake. It's your favorite.
I'm already married. From now on, we should still maintain a certain distance to avoid any unnecessary misunderstandings.
But I heard you had a shotgun wedding with no emotional foundation. I even heard you married him out of obligation to inherit his fortune. Chow Chow, I've been looking for you for 10 years. I don't believe you can't see my feelings for you. When you get divorced, I can finally get Miss Sue's money.
Sorry, Yefei. I admit that in the past you were very important to me, and you saved my childhood. But people shouldn't live in the past forever, should they? I did want to have a child with you for money before, and sought inheritance. But after I got married, during this period, my husband and I have truly fallen in love.
It's my fault for being late, for not finding you sooner. These past years, I've been receiving treatment abroad. My goal was to be in better health to see you.
Treatment? Are you sick?
Late-stage stomach cancer. I don't have long to live. You're right. I have no right to bother you anymore.
Wait, what? Stomach cancer?
I never thought it would come to this. I was hoping to come back healthy, to see you. But Chow, if I don't come back now, I really won't have another chance to see you.
Have you been to the hospital? What did the doctor say?
I just got back from the hospital this afternoon. I picked up a lot of medicine. It's okay, Chow. Don't worry about me. I won't bother you again. I'm sorry.
That's not what I meant. Don't misunderstand. I'm sorry. I didn't expect you to go through something like this.
Chow, you know what? I'm not worried about the cancer at all. What I'm most worried about is never seeing you again, Chow. I've been abroad for treatment these past few years. You're the only reason I kept going.
Yifei. I'm already married, and we're very happy now. But you'll always be my best friend.
Are you sure you truly love him?
If she doesn't love me, does she love you?
What are you doing here?
Just a coincidence. I was just passing by and happened to run into you. And this gentleman...
We're old friends.
Chow, he doesn't even trust you a little bit. Are you sure he truly loves you? I think it's just his possessiveness acting up.
I've really had enough.
Fu Tingshen. That's enough. He's sick.
So what if he's sick? So, you said you were devoted to me.
Chow Chow. It's okay. Don't worry about me. I don't have long to live. But I still hope you can be happy forever.
This is disgusting. Are you sick?
He really is sick. Late-stage stomach cancer.
Yes, he's sick. He's sick for ruining other people's families.
I came here today to make things clear. Yeah, Faye, I already have a stable family. You're still very important to me, but absolutely no other feelings.
Did you hear that? Do you need me to help you find a doctor? If not, hurry back. Don't lie outside, it's hard to clean up.
Why bother with a sick person?
Did you not see how he was acting all passive-aggressive just now? Didn't you notice? I am your husband. If you really want to help him get treatment, I can help you find a doctor. But you're not a doctor.
Can you really help him find a doctor?
I can save him, but you must stay away from him.
I already said. He and I are just friends. He used to be very important to me, but now I'm already married to you.
So, if you weren't married, would you have taken him to get registered? Asked him to pay a lot for a child? To help you get the inheritance, right?
Fu Tingshen, why are you being so unreasonable? Or do you think I'm with you just for the inheritance?
I just feel you love me. Not as much as I love you.
Fu Tingshen, can you stop being so childish?
So, you know I like you very much. You're the one I've been searching for, waiting for over 10 years. Why can't it be me? I still have to be careful. Hide my identity. Afraid you'll get unhappy and divorce me.
Why are you drinking so much?
It's all because of you.
Don't blame me for everything.
Why did he appear before me? Sukiao. Look closely. Clearly I was the first one to appear, not him.
No one is more important than you. I told you. I'm devoted to you. It's not because of the inheritance that I'm with you. You go rest first.
Let me see what you're handling.
You won't understand. It's all German.
How could I not understand? This is too simple. If you do it like this, break this part down, won't it be much simpler?
How do you know all this?
Didn't reveal anything, right? Your husband is an all-rounder.
Tell me the truth. Did you secretly study behind my back?
Yes. To help you, I just learned a bit. Your husband's learning ability, isn't it good?
It's more than just good. You're simply gifted. Honey, you've really solved a long-standing problem for me. Something's not right. How could you know so comprehensively? Short-term study can't achieve this effect. Are you hiding something from me?
What are you thinking? You don't think I'm a millionaire, hiding my identity, and secretly dating you, do you?
Well, after all, the probability is smaller than winning the lottery. But if you dare to lie to me, you're dead. Then can you help me look at this proposal? What are your thoughts?
Just do it like this.
You're too smart. How about I enroll you in a class? You can just take online classes every day. And in the future, you can come help me at the company.
You want me to take classes?
Yes. Every day after work when you get home, I'll check your homework first. Done.
Boss, I was just on the subway, and I saw someone who looked a lot like you. But he was wearing a mask.
He looked like this.
Yes, exactly the same. It's you. Where's your little baby car?
I forgot to refuel last night, so I took the subway to work today. A subway ticket only costs $4.
You're so frugal.
Lost a diamond cufflink. $80,000. That thing I asked you to investigate last time. How did it go? That Yefei? Does he really have cancer?
That person's file is hidden. This person is not normal. Who hides their files?
Interesting.
Boss, you're studying basic business management courses.
You're here at the perfect time. Help me with this class. Remember to take notes. Tonight, my wife will be checking. Remember to imitate my handwriting.
Don't
let it show. Miss Sue, you want to see our Mr. Fu. Requires an appointment in advance. Please wait a moment.
Sit here.
Excuse me, Mr. Fu, for barging into your office. It's just that there are some work issues I couldn't get an appointment for and wanted to discuss with you in person.
It's okay.
Hey. Strange. This notebook looks so familiar.
I've been too busy lately, so I forgot about your appointment. My apologies.
Excuse me, Mr. Fu. Why is he so polite? It's nothing. Then let's get straight to the point. Tonight is our Sue Group's project groundbreaking ceremony. We await Mr. Fu's presence.
I will arrive on time. Boss, are you really going to cooperate with Mr. Su? This contract was originally for the Zhang family. You doing this will expose your identity. The risk is too great.
It's nothing. It's Jiang Zicheng's own incompetence. Our Fu family's projects have always gone to the most capable. But today's accident gave me a new idea. From now on, you will be responsible for liaising with Qiao Qiao as Mr. Fu. I can't let her know yet. She'll definitely be unhappy if she knows.
Cooperating with Madam. Impersonating the boss.
You won't disappoint me. Right?
Boss. I think it's quite difficult.
Difficult? The Venezuela project recently is short of people. How about you go get some experience?
No.
I can't pretend for long. When the time is right, I will tell her. I can't lie to her anymore. Also, regarding Su Sueli, please keep a close eye on her for me recently.
Boss, then tonight, the Su Group's groundbreaking ceremony. Are you still going?
I will attend as her husband. Remember, tonight, you are the CEO of Fu Group.
Zicheng, long time no see.
What's wrong with you lately? You've been playing hide and seek with me, haven't you? Do you have other wild men out there?
What are you talking about? It's just that I've been suppressed too much by that Su Qiao lately. Tonight, you have to help me get even. My dad listens to everything she says now.
Don't worry. She stole my family's project. I won't let her get away with it. If it weren't for her, today's groundbreaking ceremony party should have been our Zhang family's.
Exactly. She's just relying on Fu Tingshan now.
Fu Tingshan is just playing with her. He'll dump her sooner or later. Even if we humiliate her badly today. Fu Tingshan would never help her. A mere plaything. Su Qiao? Climbing up with your looks? Have you no shame? Didn't you just get the project? By sleeping with men? What right do you have to flaunt yourself?
What nonsense are you spouting?
If you don't want others to know, don't do it. How much do you Su Qiao weigh? Don't we know?
Did you hear? This project was originally the Zhang family's, but somehow Su Qiao snatched it away.
I think this is a honey trap. The Jiang family is a prominent family. They've been in business for so many years. How could a young girl steal their business?
These women nowadays, to achieve their goals, they'll stop at nothing.
You have no proof. What evidence do you have to prove my methods are dirty?
You, Su Qiao, can marry a gigolo. Just like that. What good? Can you be trash?
I heard about it before. Some rumors. I didn't expect it to be true.
Qiao must be crazy to marry even a gigolo. Isn't it disgusting?
Dare you say the person you married isn't a gigolo?
Whether he's a gigolo, what business is it of yours? In my heart, he's much nobler than you and much cleaner.
That's because I abandoned you, leaving you no other choice. Su Qiao, you're just a Broken shoe nobody wants. Rushing to marry yourself off. You wretch, how dare you hit me?
If your mouth is dirty, you deserve to be hit.
Was I wrong? You married for the inheritance? And married a gigolo. Suppressing your own sister is a fact.
Truth will prevail. Jiang Zicheng, you couldn't secure the project yourself. So don't just bark like a dog. Here.
You wretch. What nonsense are you talking about? Impossible. Mr. Fu wouldn't stand up for her. Absolutely not.
I'm a gigolo nobody wants to see. Right?
No. That's not what I meant. Mr. Fu.
This is the price for your earlier careless words.
Mr. Fu, you're just playing around with her, aren't you? Why are you taking it seriously? She doesn't even know your true identity, you know.
What real identity?
Yes. Mr. Fu is high above. You're not from the same world, at all. He's just playing with you. Su Qiao, you're not taking it seriously, are you?
Jiang Zicheng, if you dare to spout nonsense again, I'll pull out your teeth, one by one, root and all.
Isn't it true, Mr. Fu? We all know your noble status, but only Su Qiao doesn't know. Isn't this just playing her? Su Kao, the person you've been longing for, is about to return. You two break up now. Afterwards, the remaining inheritance will be mine.
I don't hit women. Don't force me.
Is what they said true?
Honey, listen to me. I'm not lying to you. I was just...
Mr. Fu, it's fun to hide things from me. Is it?
No. I really love you, honey. I can't wait for everyone to know you are Mrs. Fu.
It's not fun. Deceiving others' true feelings, is it? Mr. Fu.
Sis, don't be too sad. Face reality sooner.
Get out!
Su Qiao. Throw these two people out for me. Beat them to death. Su Qiao.
Mr. Fu, we are innocent. Don't take your anger out on us. Mr. Fu.
Yeah, you never cared about Su Qiao anyway. Besides, you got married for the inheritance. How can you blame us?
Honey. Honey. I don't agree to the divorce. It took me so much effort to find you. You can't be this heartless, Su Qiao.
Mr. Fu thinks playing games of hidden identity is fun. Is that right? Who was that person in the office that day?
He's my assistant. I was just afraid you'd find out, and I wouldn't be able to explain. I really care about you, Qiao Qiao. I was so careful, step by step, getting closer. Just afraid of losing you.
Hypocritical.
I was just afraid you wouldn't be able to accept it. When that time comes, I'll tell you the whole truth.
What else are you hiding from me? And what about this house? What's the story there? This shouldn't be where Mr. Fu lives, right? Was this also part of your deception?
I bought the entire complex. I thought you would slowly adapt to our life together. And when that time came, I'd tell you the whole truth.
Fu Tingshen. From now on, every single word you say, I won't believe anymore. You've been beaten up this badly, and you still come to mock me?
That's right. I just regret that I couldn't remind my sister sooner. Fu Tingshen is just playing with you. Why did you take it so seriously?
Beaten up like this, and you still haven't learned your lesson?
Everything I'm saying is the truth. People are valuable for knowing their place. Fu Tingshen isn't in our world. How could he possibly be interested in you? It's just a shame. My dear sister, you haven't gotten the inheritance yet.
No wonder after you found out his true identity, you tried every way to get close to him. It's just a shame. He's not so desperate that he'd settle for someone like you.
Ye Fei, your chance has come. You must find a way to make them divorce as soon as possible. Su Qiao, you idiot. If you divorce, you'll have nothing left.
Chow, I brought you flowers.
Yefei, I don't like roses. Please don't send them anymore.
Chow, I know what happened yesterday. I also know you're not feeling well. It's okay. I'll always be by your side.
I've already told you. I don't have any other feelings for you.
Chow, my life won't be long. But I hope, for the time I've left, I can be with you. Please, get divorced quickly. Once you divorce, the money will be mine.
I'm not divorcing, because I want to be with you. Yefei, you saved me when I was little. I truly thought about you constantly. But after I met you again, I'm certain my feelings for you aren't love.
Chow. But for so many years, the one I've always longed for has always been you. That's never changed. Are you looking down on me because I won't live long?
I've never had any prejudice against you because of your illness. It's just that I already have someone I like. Even if he hurt me, I still like him.
Fu Tingshen, right? Do you think he hasn't hurt you deep enough yet? Between husband and wife, honesty is most important. He can't even do that. What's more, you two are together because of an inheritance. There's no love.
This is between him and me. Aren't you meddling a bit too much? What's wrong with you?
I'm fine, Chow. It's just my old problem acting up. Don't worry about me.
Yefei, my words might be a bit hurtful, but please calm down first.
Chow, don't be so quick to reject me. I know you're still recovering from your last relationship. Your heart is still hurting. It's okay. I'll always be by your side.
There's no way for us, Yefei.
Chow. Chow. I know. You care about me the most.
You!
Get up. I'm going to beat you to death today, you scumbag.
Fu Tingshen, he's just a patient. There's nothing between us.
He just hugged you.
It was all a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? He touched you, and he deserves to die.
Fu Tingshen, are you crazy? Killing is against the law.
If you don't come home with me today, I'll beat him to death.
You violent man? Chow, I won't allow you to be with a man like him. He'll ruin your life. You should divorce him. I'll treat you well for the rest of my life.
Have you had enough, Fu Tingshen?
Are you coming home with me or not?
Fine. I'll come home with you. But I still want to divorce you.
You can't go with him. Chow, do you know? He actually used me to threaten you.
Try barking one more time, you dog. Let's go.
Fu Tingshen. It's meaningless now. We can't go back.
I know hiding my identity was wrong, but I really had no other choice back then. I was afraid you wouldn't forgive me. I was thinking, once our relationship was more stable, I would tell you.
Do you truly care about me? Or have you just been playing along all this time?
Chow. I was never just playing games with you. Hiding my identity was truly unavoidable.
Unavoidable? Fu Tingshen, sign the divorce papers quickly. Mr. Fu and I are not from the same world. There's no point in wasting each other's time.
Sukiao.
I just found out too. That Fu Tingshen is actually the CEO of Few Group. Isn't this like hitting the jackpot for our family?
Dad, it's not like that. Why did Fu Tingshen hide his identity? To marry my sister? Why didn't he tell us his true identity? He was just wary of us. He's a rich man, afraid our family would go after his money.
Exactly. Aren't all rich people like that? I think someone so insincere will end up divorcing him sooner or later. Suits once you divorce, my daughter will have a chance. The inheritance will be ours too. This kind of windfall, why should it be yours?
I've decided to divorce. I've already given him the divorce papers.
What? You're divorcing already? Did you ask for my opinion? I don't agree to your divorce.
Didn't you look down on him back then?
I didn't know he was the CEO of Few Group.
Sister's happiness is what's most important. If she wants to divorce, then divorce.
When did you find out about his true identity? Why didn't you tell me?
How could I dare tell you? He's Mr. Fu. Crushing me would be as easy as crushing an ant.
All right, Su Qiao. I will introduce you to better prospects. Someone like Fu Tingshan isn't worth it. He's just playing with you. Don't take him seriously. You don't want him. There are plenty of people who'd want him. You don't know what you have until it's gone. Idiot.
Wait a minute. How much money will you get from the divorce? Are there any other provisions? You should really think about yourself more. And how will the assets be divided?
His money is his money. It has nothing to do with me. And I've already made it very clear in the divorce agreement. I don't want a cent of his money. As for the inheritance, I believe Mom would rather see me happy.
No, I absolutely disagree. You're married to him now. No matter what, you should get some of the assets.
Don't come to me again about this matter. This is my business, and it has nothing to do with any of you.
You little brat. You've been deceived by others, and you don't even want compensation. You're such a pushover.
Oh, son.
Mom.
Your dad said you got married. So Mom rushed back from Europe without delay. Where's my daughter-in-law? Divorced? The wife you just married is already gone, is that it? And she's just gone, right?
I was too foolish. I disappointed her.
You really are foolish. Tell me about it. What happened?
It took me so long to find her. To be with her and get married smoothly, I pretended to be poor.
So that's what happened. So you're saying you hid your identity to marry her and deceived my daughter-in-law. Now you've met a scheming guy who's trying to steal her from you. How could you be so foolish? You can't even beat a scheming guy like that. To think I, so smart, elegant, dignified, and beautiful, a peerlessly graceful fairy. How could I have given birth to such a stupid son like you? It's truly a disaster. A disaster. He's playing games. You need to be even more cunning than him. Fight cunning with cunning. Trust me, I'll help you turn the tables. It must be my daughter-in-law returning. Who is she? This probably isn't her.
You must be Mrs. Fu. I am Su Qiao's sister, Su Shuili. Tingshan is my brother-in-law.
That's strange. My sister and brother-in-law's business, and the sister-in-law is getting involved. Come in.
This heaven-sent opportunity to win over my future mother-in-law. By then, the position of the Fu family's young madam will be mine. Auntie, it's that my sister doesn't understand how to cherish my brother-in-law's kindness. There are so many women in this world. With my brother-in-law's qualifications, he can have as many as he wants.
Another green tea. Our family used to be in the jewelry business. Then real estate. But we never did. A scrapyard. Miss Su, you've come to the wrong place.
Mrs. Fu, what do you mean by that? I was just afraid my brother-in-law would be too heartbroken. My brother-in-law is so good.
See? This is a low-class green tea. Are you here to comfort my son and his wounded heart? You really are a thoughtful, kind girl. It's just a shame.
A shame about what, Mrs. Fu?
Our hundreds of acres of tea plantations, black tea, green tea, oolong tea, producing tens of thousands of tons annually. You, this bulk green tea. Looks quite disgusting. Our family doesn't want son. Show her out.
Get lost.
That girl is really pretty. My son sure has good taste. Qiao Qiao, Mom came to see you today, just to chat. Don't be nervous. Mom was traveling in Europe before, so I didn't get a chance to attend your wedding. However, our whole family especially welcomes you.
I'm sorry, Auntie.
You're calling me Auntie? Chow Chow, you must be blaming Mom for not preparing a meeting gift. I'm so sorry, Chow Chow. It's all Mom's fault. I'll make it up to you right away. And a red envelope for changing your address.
It's not me.
Hey, this time, Mom's sincerity is enough, right? Mm-hmm.
Mom. Actually, I'm already planning to...
Huh? You mean that rascal? Oh my. He has a high fever, almost dying from illness. Serves him right. Who told him to bring it upon himself and be full of lies? Let's just ignore him. But, Chow Chow, if I told you who he was beforehand, you wouldn't want him. Chow Chow, Mom heard. You have a friend at Ankang Hospital, right? Your friend is Mom's friend. Don't worry, Mom will definitely find him the best doctors, so he can recover soon.
Auntie.
You're calling me Auntie again? This red envelope for changing address, did it expire so quickly? It's okay. Mom will add a few more.
Payment received $10 million.
Mom, I didn't mean that. It's just that my friend, he's already staged for stomach cancer. He may not live much longer.
Is that so? Chow Chow, don't be too sad. There's always a way. Maybe it's a misdiagnosis. Mom will definitely find the best doctor for him. Oh, right. Mom bought Ankang Hospital a few days ago. Believe me.
Bought Ankang Hospital.
That's right. Mom's biggest hobby is shopping. Look, this cafe has a nice environment. I just bought it too.
You can come here for coffee. I bought this place too.
That's right. In this area, most of the shops
belong to Mom.
So from now on, our Chow Chow baby can shop freely, buy anything, all for free. Chow Chow baby, I know that scoundrel tricked you and made you sad. For Mom's sake, forgive him once and give him another chance.
Mom, you just said Fu Tingshan has a fever. Then does he have a doctor at home? Or a nanny taking care of him?
That scoundrel is alone in Wanhua City and doesn't want to come out. It's okay. He's always endured it like this. Don't worry. He's tough. He doesn't need to see a doctor. He'll just tough it out for a week or two, and he'll be fine.
Is this really his mother? Her heart is so big.
You're finally back. I knew you would definitely come back.
You don't look like someone who's seriously ill. Did I get tricked? I came back to get something. Why are you still here? Aren't you going back to your villa? You have a fever, and you're still drinking.
I have a fever?
Didn't your mom say you had a fever?
Pretend to be pitiful. You must pretend to be pitiful. Remember, you have a fever. You're seriously ill, bedridden, and can't take care of yourself. Your competitor is a green tea man. You need to be even more green tea than him.
I can't do it.
You can do it. Come on!
Go for it. Whether I have a fever or not, does it even matter? Now Ye Fei is more important than me. You can go to the hospital and stay with him. You've been longing for him, thinking about him for so many years. Now that you've finally found him, you should be by his side. Why are you looking for me? Just let me die from this illness then.
Don't talk nonsense. Let's go to the hospital.
I don't want to go.
Then you go back to your room and rest first. I'll go find some medicine.
Such a touching diary. It's a shame to hide it. Let's put it somewhere conspicuous. Where should I put it? Such an obvious place. When she gets the medicine. I don't believe my daughter-in-law won't see it. I'm such a genius.
Finally learned to take the subway today. It's good that there's no traffic. It's just too crowded. First time coming to the wet market today. The smell of the wet market is so unpleasant. But the vegetables at the wet market look very fresh. The prices are a bit too cheap. The life of ordinary people is also quite interesting. I'm getting more and more anxious. If my wife finds out I'm lying to her, what should I do? Will she not forgive me? How can I tell the truth and be forgiven? Could she really be with me because of the inheritance? Without any feelings at all? Indeed, only men understand men best. Yifei is too scheming. My wife won't be tricked away by him, will she? My wife said she wants to divorce me.
This period, how does it feel to pretend to be poor?
Not very used to it. But I learned a lot.
What did you learn?
I learned to take the subway, buy groceries, and take the bus. I learned the lifestyle of ordinary people. I learned how to love someone.
Fu Tingshen, have you ever thought that we are simply not from the same world? Su Group is just a small company. Fu Group is completely different.
There's nothing different. I can integrate into your life, and you can integrate into mine. Ciao ciao. We were clearly doing so well before. Or are you saying you were really with me because of the inheritance?
It's not because of the inheritance that I'm with you. But I can't forgive you for deceiving me. What's wrong? I'll call the hospital.
No. No. I'm not going to the hospital. I hate hospitals. Help me back to my room to rest.
You really have a fever? You lied to me again. You don't have a fever at all.
Honey, let me explain. I didn't mean to.
Hello, are you family of Yifei? Mr. Ya is currently in our hospital, receiving emergency treatment.
Su Chao, do you really want to choose Yifei? What's so great about him?
I'm sorry, Chow Chow. I didn't want to trouble you so much, but I'm so useless.
Don't say that. You're just a patient now. Focus on recovering first.
Chow Chow, forgive my selfishness. I just hope you can stay with me a little longer.
You first rest well. I'll go buy you some fruit. What happened?
Chow Chow, it's my fault. I shouldn't have disturbed your peaceful life. Seeing you now, with a happy family, I'm content.
What exactly happened? Who beat you up? Tell me.
They said it was Mr. Fu. They told me to stay away from you. You're so good to me. He's bound to be angry.
This is outrageous. You wait. I'm going right now to get justice for you. Fu Tingshen, Yefei doesn't have much time left. Are you trying to force him to death?
What are you talking about?
Didn't you send people to the hospital to beat him severely today?
I didn't do such a thing. Do you trust Yefei that much? Trust what he says that much? So Chao, where's your brain? That was in the hospital. Even without security, aren't there cameras?
I will investigate this matter clearly.
Wait a moment. Su Chao, do you think this is fair to me?
Miss, according to hospital regulations, I cannot show you the surveillance footage. From the hospital ward corridor, we must respect patient privacy.
Let her in.
Ms. Jiang, why are you here?
This is my daughter-in-law. This hospital is mine, and hers too.
Mom.
Chao, didn't I tell you? I've already acquired this hospital.
Ms. Jiang, please come in.
Go.
Please come in. Young madam, the surveillance footage from that period you wanted to check is here.
That's strange. No one entered the ward during that time. Did he stage it himself?
We'll find out if he did or not by testing it.
Mom, do you have a way?
Chao, don't be too naive, or you'll be played for a fool and won't even know it.
Chao, what are you guys doing? Let me go!
Don't be nervous. Don't be scared. This is our hospital's best doctor. I guarantee the medicine will cure your illness.
No, let me go! Do you know? You're killing me! Let me go!
The funeral home is right next door, less than 100 meters away. Oh, by the way, I've also acquired the funeral home. If it's really not working out, 3 minutes in the furnace, baked until crispy outside and tender inside. Don't worry, I will definitely hold a grand funeral for you.
I won't have surgery! Let me go! I'm not sick! This is all fake! I'm not sick!
This guy who's full of lies. Now he's finally telling the truth.
Chao, I didn't mean to lie to you. Please forgive me. I was wrong.
Why did you lie to me?
I just hoped you would care about me a little more. Chao.
I really didn't expect you to be this kind of person. You've really disappointed me. The person from 10 years ago wasn't you at all. Or maybe I just found the wrong person.
No, that person was me. I was the one 10 years ago.
I'll give you 200,000 to tell the real truth.
Really? 200,000. I'll tell you everything. I'm not the person you're looking for. Sue Shirley asked me to impersonate the big brother who saved you 10 years ago. After it's done, she'll give me money. Mrs. Fu, I've already told you, so this 200,000, can I have it?
Wishful thinking. The police are already waiting.
You guys, who are you? Let me go.
Chao. Don't be too sad. We found out about the scumbag in time. It's good to stay away from him.
He really wasn't the big brother. So where's the real big brother?
Chao, what are you saying? Regarding Su Shuili, does Mom need to handle it for you?
Thank you, Mom.
Silly girl. Mom is doing this for you because she hopes you'll give Tingshen a chance. Chao. Mom will give you 10 billion, so please be merciful. And accept my son.
According to normal plot logic, shouldn't it be, you give me 10 billion, and then I leave him?
That won't do. I wish I could. Take him away sooner.
Su Chao, what right do you have to kick me out of the company?
What did you do? Do I need to tell you? Yefei was bribed by you. Su Shili, this company is mine. I can make anyone I want. Get lost.
You actually figured it out? Su Kaowei, this is all your retribution. Even if you married Fu Tingshen, you'll never get the one you love.
How do you know? The one I love isn't Fu Tingshen?
How dare you say that? You like Fu Tingshen yourself. Then the one in your diary, that big brother, is a joke?
Who I like, do I need to explain to you? Sutrili, from now on, the Su group and you have nothing to do with each other. Get out.
You. Jiang Zicheng, don't you want revenge? I'll tell you some good news. Su Kao is divorced. Fu Tingxin won't protect her anymore. They got together back then because Su Kao was after the inheritance. Fu Tingxin was just playing around with her. That's why they got together. Su Kao, you won't have a good ending. The Zhang family was ruined by Fu Tingxin, and Jiang Zicheng will never forgive you.
Wretch. If it weren't for you, the Zhang family wouldn't have been targeted by Fu Tingxin. My dad wouldn't have gone bankrupt.
It's your Zhang family's own fault.
Own fault? And I won't let you off easily today.
Let her go.
Didn't you two already divorce?
We've always been husband and wife.
What a loving couple. Fu Tingxin, if you dare to come any closer, I'll kill her.
Jiang Zicheng, calm down. What do you want? I can agree to anything. Let her go.
Since you care so much, come here. With your life, to exchange for hers, how about it?
Okay.
Fu Tingxin, are you crazy? Don't come over. Hurry and leave. Don't worry about me.
Suchel, he's really devoted to you. Consider yourself lucky.
Be careful. Fu Tingxin, I beg you, hurry and leave. Don't worry about me.
Tingxin. Tingxin. Tingxin.
Hurry and call an ambulance.
Hurry and call an ambulance. Hurry and call an ambulance. Amitabha. Finally, it was a close call. It really scared me to death.
Sorry, Mom. I made you worry.
Silly girl. How can this be your fault? Tingxin protected you. It was supposed to be that way.
You're awake. Are you feeling unwell anywhere? I'll go call the doctor.
It seems... my arm seems a bit sore. No. My head is also a bit... my stomach is also a bit... it seems I'm uncomfortable everywhere.
You brat. You've learned to act now. It's not that exaggerated.
Then I'll go get the doctor.
No need. The doctor won't help. It's just a wound hurting. It'll be fine soon.
Humph. That green tea act. He's finally mastered it, using the bitter trick and the handsome guy trick together. He's teachable. Chow Chow, I'm leaving this to you. Mom's leaving now.
Mom, won't you stay a little longer?
No, Mom feels quite radiant.
Are you hungry? Do you want something to eat?
Can you not divorce me?
What? Jiang Zicheng has escaped.
Miss Su, don't worry. We are already searching the entire city for Jiang Zicheng. He can't escape.
Stop.
Jiang Zicheng, are you crazy? The police are looking for you everywhere now, and you dare to come out?
It's all because of you. Otherwise, how would I have ended up in this situation today? You lied to me. You said Fu Tingxin didn't care about Su Chao, but what happened?
I wanted to help you. I just misjudged. Besides, I didn't lie to you. They really got married. Because of the inheritance.
Give me 5 million. I want to leave this city.
You're crazy. Where would I get 5 million?
No money? Then pay with your life. Where's the money? Where's the money? I don't believe you have no money.
No, this is mine. Give it to me. Mine. My face?
Miss Su, the wound on your face is very deep. You need to be mentally prepared. It will definitely leave a scar.
How could this happen? Do you mean to say I'll be disfigured? Quack, you're a quack. I'm going to sue you. The matter I asked you to investigate has all been investigated.
Miss Su, I found out. Before you got married, Fu Tingshan was indeed searching for a woman for over a decade. She was his true love. As for Su Chao, she was just a substitute.
Oh, Su Kao. You are nothing more than just a substitute.
What happened to your face?
It's none of your business. Su Kao. Don't think Fu Tingshan loves you that much. You are also merely a substitute. He has a woman he likes. For that woman, he's been searching for over a decade. Su Kao, just admit it. You're going crazy with jealousy right now and losing it.
What are you saying?
Don't think Fu Tingshan has deep feelings for you. You're just a replacement. He has a woman he loves, and he's been searching for her for over a decade. Su Xiao, just admit it. You're going crazy with jealousy. Absolutely furious.
Why are you looking at me like that? Is there something on my face?
I'm a little curious. You're so handsome. Have you ever been in love before? Do a lot of girls chase you?
My wife is jealous.
How could I be? I'm just a little curious. When was the first time you fell for someone?
Let me think. Probably when I was 12.
12? You fell for a girl when you were 12?
Yeah. Is there a problem?
No problem at all. Damn it, Fu Tingshan. He really sees me as a replacement.
Honey, didn't you just buy me scallion oil noodles? I'm hungry. My arm hurts. Feed me. Why is it so spicy?
It's not spicy. Why are you so difficult to please?
Are you hiding something from me?
No.
Then why do I feel like something's off with you?
Have you dated before? Have you ever liked someone?
I've never dated, but there was someone I always liked.
As expected. Never dated, but had someone you always liked. That must be unrequited love. It seems you really do have an idealized past love.
Honey, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Honey, what's wrong, honey? Don't run away.
Do you know how angry I am right now?
Qiao Qiao, please don't be angry. Think about it. He was so devoted to that woman, but after meeting you, he immediately had a whirlwind marriage with you. What does that show? It means you've already defeated that woman and become number one in his heart.
That does make some sense. But you know, every time I think about this, how angry I get.
Sweetheart, your first love wasn't Fu Tingshan either. You have to be fair. Aren't you always thinking about your big brother?
That also makes sense. His first love wasn't me, and my first love wasn't him. That sounds so regrettable.
Otherwise, you find a way to turn back time.
No. You have no idea how much it bothers me that I can't sleep at night.
Admit it. It's normal for a husband to have an idealized past love. He's 30 years old. Who can't have had a first love or something?
Finally, I can be discharged from the hospital. To celebrate Tingshan's discharge, Mom is giving you a sea view villa. Your dad, he's giving you a European-style castle. Together, we're giving you an estate. However, these 3 properties are all registered under Chow Chow's name.
Mom, isn't this too much?
Not at all. Mom is happy. Today is a good day. You two should move into the estate first. Your old place is too small. You definitely won't have enough space once you have kids.
Mom, I bought an entire complex in Wanhua City. It covers 1,000 mu. It's quite large.
So will your future children live upstairs and downstairs, or next door.
That doesn't seem quite right.
This is too big.
I had someone organize it. Our bedroom is on the first floor.
Young master. Young madam.
I have some company matters to attend to. You get familiar with the place first. We have Aunt Jo at home. You can ask her if there's anything you don't understand.
This way, young madam.
Just like that. I've inexplicably moved into a mansion.
Madam, your room is on the right.
Can't I enter this room? Is there some secret here?
This room is a mess. I haven't tidied it up yet. The master instructed us not to go in yet.
They won't let me in? I'll go in and see for myself. It's nothing special. Isn't it normal? The first person he loved, wasn't it me? So many gifts. They probably are all prepared for his first love, right? This makes me so angry. Fu Tingshen? How dare you put these things all at home? Good for you, Fu Tingshen. You've never been this attentive to me. If it weren't for the fact that you saved me. These are all bought for other women. These are all bought for other women.
Do you have time this afternoon? Let's go shopping.
I'm not in the mood for shopping at all right now. I'm telling you. I'm so angry I could kill someone. My husband bought a whole wall of gifts for another woman at home. From age 12 to 28. A full 16 years. How truly devoted. If he's still thinking about another woman, what am I to him?
Chow Chow, don't get agitated yet. The fact that he hid all these gifts shows he wants to seal away this memory. Otherwise, let's just pretend we didn't see it.
You want me to pretend I didn't see it? What would that make me? I'd be a total pushover. I'm so angry right now. I just want to burn all this down. One fire. And burn the whole house down.
Calm down, calm down. My dear lady, you two are living in a mansion now. If you set it on fire, billions of dollars would be gone. Listen to me. Don't go against money. Let's just pretend we didn't see it.
Do I really have to pretend I didn't see it?
Mm-hmm. Let's wait and see how things unfold. Stay calm and collected.
Fu Tingshen, you just wait.
Honey, you prepared all this yourself.
Yeah, you must be tired. Come eat quickly.
Honey, you worked so hard. Let me taste it.
Is it good?
Honey, did you put a little too much salt?
You're already complaining about me? Do you have someone else in your heart?
Of course not.
You're still thinking about your first love.
Look at you. Such a nice face. Still hasn't healed. Like a monster. How will we find you a good husband later?
Honey, our daughter will surely find a good family. The one the matchmaker introduced this time is Mr. Song's son. His family is in real estate. His conditions are very good. You must be Mr. Song's son, Songjie, right? Indeed, he's handsome. A man of great talent. Our Sueli has been waiting for you.
The photo the matchmaker sent me, she doesn't look like this. This kind of ugly monster isn't even fit to be my servant.
Enough. I won't manage your affairs anymore. You brought this upon yourself.
Husband, you can't just ignore our daughter. Otherwise, you should leave some inheritance as dowry for Julie.
I'm not dead yet.
Honey.
Hello, is this Miss Sue's house?
Yes?
This is her medical report.
Su Kao, it was you who forced me to reach this point today. It's no wonder. If you can't have children, will the Fu family still want you? What I cannot have, you will never get in this lifetime. Fu Tingshen, Su Kao can't have children. Are you really willing to marry a hen that can't lay eggs? Su Kao can't have children? Mrs. Fu, with such a large family business like the Fu families, you wouldn't want no heir, would you?
Mom and Dad, Sukao and I are preparing for the wedding. The guest list, we've already prepared it.
Good children. Ciao Ciao, Ting Shin. Mom and Dad wish you a happy wedding.
Yes, from now on, you're both adults. You must manage your own small family well. As a husband, you must bear the responsibility of being a husband.
Dad, I understand. Mom and Dad, there's one more thing I want you to know. You need to be mentally prepared. My medical report is out.
Is there something wrong?
I can't have children.
What? You can't have children either?
Mom?
Dear.
Let me be alone. Are human genes so bad now?
What do you mean? He can't have children? Can I not either?
It's that Su Shueli. She sent me a message. It's your medical report, saying there's something wrong with your body. I thought it wasn't a big deal. We can just take care of it slowly later, so as not to affect your mood. So I didn't say anything.
You mean I can't have children either?
Ciao Ciao. Don't be sad. Medical science is so advanced now. It will definitely be okay.
Mom, if I can't have a baby either, would you mind?
It's fake to say I wouldn't mind. There would definitely be some regret in my heart. But Mom respects your love. Worst case, we can adopt one. Your mutual love is the greatest happiness.
Right. Don't worry too much. It will be okay. If it really doesn't work out, don't put too much pressure on yourself.
The police just called. They said Jiang Zicheng has been caught. Honey, you don't need to worry about it. Actually, I find kids quite annoying. Kids are so noisy. Without children, we can focus on our world for two, right?
Do you really not mind at all? But I mind a little.
Then, how about I get sterilized?
What do you mean? Didn't you say you couldn't either? You lied to Mom and Dad.
Latest news from the finance channel. Fu Tingshan, CEO of Fu Group, will on the 18th of this month marry the eldest daughter of Su Group, Su Qiao. This wedding of the century is shaking the city.
I've already changed the medical report. Su Qiao, you're really lucky. The Fu family is actually willing to take a hen that can't lay eggs. Su Qiao, you won't get what you want. You will never get what you want. Wretch, what I can't have, I will destroy with my own hands.
Ciao, ciao. This is from your father and me. Carefully selected. A wedding gift specially prepared for you. We hope you like it.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad.
I heard that on the H-rays, jewelry and accessories are worth over 10 billion.
The Fu family marrying a bride with such a grand display isn't really surprising. I heard the dowry alone for the bride is 20 billion. The Su family this time has truly climbed the social ladder.
Not at all. I also heard this money is all for Su Qiao alone, not for the Su family. Those two from the Su family are just vampires. Mrs. Fu is truly wise.
This kind of outrageously inhuman love. When will it be my turn?
Cheers. Likewise, likewise. Hey.
What's there to be happy about? Do you really think our Su family is getting rich by following the Fu family?
Of course. My in-laws spent hundreds of billions on this wedding. This shows how much they value Su Qiao and our Su family.
Did any of that trillion, 100 billion go towards you? It wasn't for our Su family. It was for Su Qiao. You really thought they respected you?
Well, I'm happy too. From now on, in the business world, people will see me, Su Deqiang, as Fu Tingshan's father-in-law. Who else has such prestige?
Only you truly consider this wedding important. If the Fu family respected our Su family, they should have given the betrothal gift to you, her father, not to Su Qiao. Besides, all the inheritance is also Su Qiao's. What's there to be happy about?
Aunt Chen, you don't seem very happy.
I'm just speaking the truth. This money should have gone to your father. Your father worked so hard to raise you. Was it easy? Not only did you take the inheritance, but now you're taking all the betrothal gifts too. How will your father spend his later years? Have you even considered that?
Aunt Chen wants this money to go to my father, or does she want to bring this money into the Su family and then find a way to transfer it to you and Su Shuili?
What do you mean? Are you clearly trying to pick a fight with me? What do you mean?
On such a joyous occasion.
Look at her.
Ciao, ciao. Now that Tingshan is helping you, your father can finally rest easy. Your father is a bit materialistic and a bit vain. But your father's greatest wish is for my daughter to have a lifetime of wealth and prosperity.
Wishing me a lifetime of wealth and prosperity.
That's right. In your dad's eyes, your lifelong wealth and prosperity is the greatest happiness. What? Isn't I right?
Then let's wish us a lifetime of wealth and prosperity.
What about Sui Li? Wasn't she coming with us? Where is she?
Congratulations, congratulations.
Bad news, Miss Jiang. Someone secretly went to the back lounge and slashed the young madam's toasting dress.
Who would dare do such a thing? Have you checked the surveillance?
The surveillance was hacked. But please don't worry. We're fixing it now.
Take me to see it.
Did you hear that? It seems the toasting dress has a problem.
I know. I've heard of that dress before. That toasting dress was on the cover of Bazaar magazine. Just one dress worth $30 million.
30 million? Who has such audacity? Are they really not afraid of death? A $30 million toasting dress, and it's for the Fu family's wedding banquet. This person is asking for death.
I'm sorry, Ms. Jiang. Our hotel was extremely busy today. It was simply too hectic. It was our oversight that we didn't guard the dress carefully. Our hotel is willing to bear all losses.
Bear the losses? How can the hotel bear the losses? What about the next dress for the wedding banquet? Where's the surveillance? Where's the culprit?
Ms. Jiang, please don't be angry yet. Our hotel here has already called the police. You see, if the young madam doesn't mind, our hotel will provide a dress worth $1 million. This is already the maximum effort our hotel can make.
$1 million? Chow Kiao's dress was custom made for her by a designer from a famous fashion capital. It's worth over $30 million. And now you're trying to fob me off with a dress Worth $1 million?
Mom, don't worry. I have a solution.
Son, it's not something Mom needs to worry about. Your wedding only happens once in a lifetime. Mom doesn't want you to have any regrets.
Thank you, Mom. Your love for me is enough.
Mr. Fu, the dress you wanted has been expedited and delivered.
Luckily, it arrived in time. Chow Chow, come try it on quickly. This dress is very special.
You even prepared a plan B?
This is my own design, but you don't need to worry about my taste. I hired a professional fashion designer for guidance. This is also my wedding gift to you. It almost didn't make it in time, but it arrived just right.
I think this dress looks even better. Thank goodness. It won't delay things.
Ms. Zhang, please rest assured. We will definitely investigate the matter of the ruined dress, clearly. The police will also be given an explanation. A $30 million dress is enough to put her in jail for life.
You should be thankful for today's matter. It should be my son. But our Fu family will definitely pursue it to the end, showing no leniency. Our Fu family demands an explanation.
Ms. Zhang, please rest assured, before the banquet ends tonight, the surveillance footage will definitely be repaired.
Chow Chow, hurry and try it on.
Our dear Chow Chow is truly beautiful today.
Look quickly. The dress Miss Sue is wearing is so beautiful.
But this one looks not quite like that one, the 30 million dress. This one looks more textured. The diamonds on it can't be all real, right?
These diamonds must be real. This dress is definitely more valuable than that 30 million one. The extravagance of rich people is beyond my imagination. What are you doing? Planning to search for similar one on Taobao?
You definitely won't. Find a match on Taobao. I have a designer group here with famous designers from home and abroad. Let me gossip a bit. How much is this dress? Don't you want to know? When did Mr. Fu learn to design dresses?
While Mrs. Fu doesn't know. Chow Chow, from now on, the dresses for every banquet will be designed by me. We can save a lot of money.
Mr. Fu is really good at managing finances. I just asked my designer friend. This dress was actually designed by CEO Fu himself.
These two people, are they trying to be this romantic? A groom worth hundreds of billions, personally designing a dress for the bride. What kind of fairy tale love story is this?
No, it's not like that. Someone else said, the diamonds on this dress are all real. There are also precious blue diamonds and pink diamonds. The material cost for the whole dress exceeded 50 million.
50 million. Look quickly. Why are the wedding photos gone? It looks like a diary.
What's this? Is this evidence of cheating?
It looks like a diary.
16 years ago, I met a boy who saved me from a fire. Without him, I might have been dead. If there's a chance, I hope I can marry him. He'll be the love of my life. He has a scar on his arm. I'll find him no matter what. Will I find him? Wow, really? Will this wedding happen or not?
No way, no way. Suka really cheated?
Mr. Fu is too pitiful.
Specially prepared. Such a grand wedding. And personally designed the dress for her. Oh my god. Can't believe she cheated on him. Who can tolerate this?
I can't accept it. Could it be that this romantic love will be shattered like this? My heart is breaking. I don't believe in love anymore. Fu Tingshen, believe me, the person I love now has always been you.
What about before? The person you loved most before, was it always that boy?
I'm sorry.
Oh my god, my heart is broken again. She really said sorry. Suka really had a mental affair.
Do you know how happy I am right now?
You're crazy. Are you really okay?
I'm very happy.
Why is Mr. Fu still happy? Could it be that he was too stimulated? That his brain is broken?
Su Qiao. I've always known you have someone you like. But I didn't expect that person is actually me. Your past is me, your present is me, and in the future, it's still me. I'm announcing some good news. The male protagonist in my wife's diary is me.
You're that boy?
Yes, Su Qiao. I've been looking for you for 16 years. I never expected you've also been looking for me.
What about your first love? The person you started liking since you were 12? That was me too, right?
From beginning to end, it was always only you. I always knew I was looking for you. I never expected you've also been looking for me.
This is the kind of love story that could be written in a novel, isn't it? Oh my. This is just so romantic. I want sweet love too.
Ms. Zhang, the person has been caught. It's the second daughter of the Su family. She has already been taken away by the police and confessed everything. Moreover, she also said that she forged Madam's medical report, framing Madam for being unable to get pregnant.
It was forged? This evil beast. She dared to trick me into not being able to have grandchildren. No, I will definitely make her rot in jail.
These are all gifts I prepared for you. Birthday gifts every year. Valentine's Day gifts. New Year gifts.
I thought you were giving them to someone else.
There's never been anyone else. From beginning to end, it was always only you. From the first moment I saw you, I knew it would definitely be you. And no one else.
I also have a gift to give you. You're going to be a father.
Really?